But again, I'm Lewis. I'm the owner of King Credit Services, #1 rated credit management company in San Diego, top rated in California. We are also nationwide. All right, so if you need a free consultation, wherever you're at, we can help you out. And if anytime during the live you want to reach out to me, you can click right there. There should be a DM. We're about to get to our first call here right now, actually. Let's go. All right. Hello? Hey, Garrett, what's going on, man? Can you hear me? Doing all right, man. Doing all right. Yeah, this is I'm doing something new today, man. So once we get through this consultation, I'm gonna give you a little discount at the end. But I'm live right now, so doing a live consult. So I won't say your last name or like any personal information, but we'll still run through your consultation. You can ask all your questions and stuff just like normal. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know before we got started. That's cool. All right, cool. All right, man. So that's your report pulled up, and thank you for having your your credit monitoring and all that stuff already ready to go, man. You will be surprised how many people get confused on that first step. They they don't know where to send the login information. I'm like, so thank you for that. I know, I like it. I know you've been responding to the text and everything, man. So that's I already know you locked in. So all right, first things first. The names look good, but we have a couple addresses on here. So we only want one address on the report. All right, one address on the report because all those other addresses, man, they're connected to old accounts, charge-offs, collections, whatever it is. So we just don't want those on there. So one of the first things we do is we start to attack the personal information. So yeah, we do all that stuff for you. All right, so that's something to it. Oh man, your scores. Oh man, your report's pretty good. 706, 689, 683. Yeah, that's way above. Our average people come to us. They're about a 500 to a 580. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, your report is way above average, man. All right, total accounts all look the same across. Okay, so you got way more open accounts on your Experian than any other one, which is okay. That's kind of common. Experian is like the most popular out of all three, so that's kind of common. Delinquent, derogatory. So all right, man, your report's not looking too bad. So let me scroll down and see that Chase card. Okay, so this is a good example, right? So this Chase card is closed, right? But it had an old delinquent on it, right? So now we want to dispute this whole account. Like we want on closed accounts like this, we don't dispute this the late payments. We dispute the whole account. We want that whole thing gone because it's still anchored in your score down. That makes sense? Okay, yeah. So honestly, it's a lot easier to get it removed because I can see the account numbers. So in your credit report, you look on there, you see all these X's on there. It's like, bro, when I log into my Chase account, I have no X's on my account, right? So that's one inaccuracy right there. It is closed. I mean, Chase does a good job though. So these do the balances look good. So the difference between this one is this is just a closed account and not an actual charge off, right? So charge off usually have a bunch of inaccuracies and stuff like that. But yours, this is just closed. So yeah, we'll still attack this whole account and try to get that knocked out for you. Next, that build reporting, that looks good. I like build. I like that build. How do you like that build card? Do you have the build card also? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's good. That's like I tell people, rent reporters, rental karma, bill. Anytime you can get your rent reported, that's just an extra account with extra age. It's just like a little layup, right? We always take a layup. Let me see. All right, got this joint account. That one looks good. Randolph, that looks good. Firm, that looks good. Student loans look cool. Some of these months aren't reporting, but if I rather them not, I rather them be blank than be negative. You know what I'm saying? So I see a couple payments were deferred, so that's cool. That's cool. We can leave that. Okay, yeah. So while it's not a period interest, you do want to just start paying some monthly payments because that's going straight towards the principal. So even a little something will be cool, right? So yeah, you can definitely set that up. But the thing is with installment accounts don't affect your credit like credit cards do, right? Because installment accounts don't have that utilization. So but it's still good for the actual account, right? Because it goes straight to the principal. All right. All right, man. Dang, so far, bro, your report's looking good. Hold on, you might not even really need this, man. Hold on, let me see. All right, Capital One. Okay, okay. All right, yeah. So yeah, we can definitely get her going. So her consultation would be just like this. Probably be a little bit more detailed because it sounds like she got some negative stuff. But for you, bro, you only need to. All right, you probably just need to once you pay this Capital One down a little bit, you maybe add an authorized user or something just for some more age. we knock out that old Chase card with those late payments, and you're good. Like your score, just paying your balances down, adding an authorized user for some more age, and knocking out this Chase account, your score will be, your TransUnion will probably go up to about 780. Experian will probably be about a 760, and Equifax probably be somewhere to 762. So yeah, man, because your report's not bad at all, man. Like these are the type of reports I like. Minimal work. So an authorized user is just an account you get added onto, and then you get all the benefits of that account. So for you, you would get I would instruct you to get added on to like a 10-year Capital One for 20K, right? So you'll get all those years will increase your average credit age, and then that 10 20K of available credit will lower your utilization. So it just helps you out, right? That's all it is. Yeah, that's all it's made for. You just piggybacking off someone else's account. That's all authorized user is. Okay. Yeah. So this will happen. So let's do an example. So okay. So you said okay. So let's do an example. Those usually help. So let's say I added you to my Capital One Saver card, right? My Capital One Saver card has about 7 years of age, and it's a 15K limit. So when I add you to my account as an authorized user, you don't get a card or anything. Like you don't get to use the account. All you do is get the benefits of that account. Because when I add you to mine, it reports onto your credit now. So now on your credit report, in about 30, 45 days, you're going to say, oh shit, this Capital One Saver is boosted my score up. My average credit age didn't went up. So it just benefits you. You know what I'm saying? So that's all authorized. That's all it is. Okay. I never understood how people struggle with their credit. It's really easy to struggle with your credit, bro. In COVID, you know how many people just lost their job, and that's no money. You can't pay your bills. Can't pay your credit card. That's late payments. Late payments on the charge-offs. Charge-offs on the collection. Easy. Okay. So yeah, and majority of people have bad credit just due to the fact that they didn't know about credit. So you don't know what you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So have repair people, they tell me my score has gone up, but all I see on my bank and credit sesame. So you shouldn't be using your bank or your credit sesame anyway. You should be using, either Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, or like my score IQ. Some that's going to show you actual FICO scores too. But it's easy. They should be giving you bold on. You should get we give our clients an update that shows the deletions, what account was deleted, if anything was added, your score increased, it shows you all that stuff. So they're not doing that for you. I don't know why. I don't know why they're not. Maverick on Chase Credit Journey. On Chase Credit Journey, it's showing that I have a 726. Do you think they would approve me? I mean, your score is good, but look at your profile, bro. How many open accounts do you have? Right, you got some revolving accounts, you got some installments, right? You got some good age. That's what they're going to approve me on. All right. How does one fix charge-offs? Camacho, I'm going to answer this question, y'all. I got to get to the next call. The way we do it is, right, it's all about inaccuracy. So you got to get your credit report. You got to find something wrong with the account, meaning charge-off. If it says open, but if the charge-offs are closed, so that's the inaccuracy. Something small like that, that's all we need. We use that inaccuracy to dispute. Then, depending on how the credit report agencies respond, that's what the violation is, and we hold them accountable by suing. All right. And I know when I say sue, people think like Diddy case. They think, what's it called? Harvey Specter again. It ain't like that. A lot of times you only go to court. That's word. All right. Lakivia, looked like she did her credit monitoring, but that's all right. We still gonna give her a call. All right. We still gonna give her a call. Can y'all hear this? Y'all can hear that ringing? Hey, how's it going? This is Lewis, owner of King Credit Services. We're just giving you a call for your free consultation that you booked. I'm free later in the afternoon, so if you need a call back, just let me know. I'm gonna shoot you a quick text right now, but just let me know if I got some time later on. All right, y'all, I'll let you. As y'all can see, man, I'm not the. Once I get in my zone, man, it's professional but sprinkled with a little bit of extra. You know what I mean? Let's go. But yeah, sometimes people don't show up. This is one of the main reasons why I have my, the people that you hire. When you expand, when you grow, you have to hire employees. Usually my, Delight, Vincent, or Andrea do these calls. It was a packed day, so I wanted to knock these out myself, right? And get some good content while I do it. All right, but let's go. I got 15 minutes till my next call, man. Drop them questions in the chat. Let's go. Again, I'm Lewis. I'm the owner of King Credit Services, #1 rated credit in San Diego, top rated in California. I usually go live during the week, 9 and 3 Pacific time, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific time. Just answering people's credit questions, but it's Saturday edition today. So we're knocking out some of these consultations and we're doing it live, having some fun while we do it. Let's go. My next call at 8:40 is my man Pierre. Hey, let's go. It's taking a little bit to load, but we good. But let's go. Anybody in the chat got any credit questions, man? Drop them in the chat, man. Drop them in the chat. Let's go. Pierre, he filled out his he got his credit monitoring, so that's always a good sign. Sunshine, how to remove late payments. Are these late payments on open accounts or late payments on closed accounts? Pierre is ready to go too. Let's go. Let's go. I love it when a client come ready to go, man. Oh, let's go. That should get me fired up. Let's go. Miss Stringer, what's up? Yes, open. All right, so we have to get that report. We got to see if there's anything wrong, reporting inaccurately, right? So let's say you were late March 2025, but it's reporting May 2025. That's something we can work with. If there was a billing error, let's say you made a payment, you were 25 days late, but you made a payment, still reported it late, something like that, right? So we have to find something actually wrong with that account, all right? If it's on an open account for late payments. If it's 100% accurate, right, we'll be the judge of that. We'll let you know during the call. If it's 100% accurate, we can still use some goodwill adjustments. We still got a couple of tricks up our sleeve. We can kind of force a violation. But yeah, if it's reporting 100% accurate, man, it's going to be tough. That process takes a little bit longer, but it is what it is, right? I keep it 100. Like I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. All late payments can be updated or deleted. That's not true, right? I see a lot of bills that be saying that people be eating that shit up. That's cat. But yeah, we can help with open late payments. But if it's a late payment on a closed account, we just dispute the whole account. That's a lot easier. And if you have a lot of late payments on an open account, like a credit card especially, it might be in your best interest. You might have to pay that thing down to zero, close it, wait a month or two, and then dispute the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Because when you close accounts, that's when they stop reporting accurately and all that. That's another method we use too. So it just depends. That's why everyone needs to book a call so we can see what's going on. Quan, what's up, man? I got a 360K house today with a 640 with my score 10. It's just even though it's a large amount, good shit. That's a good job, but it's just an installment account. So your score's gonna drop a little bit. You know, you probably drop 30 points or something like that, but you'll be all right. You get those points back. To try to counteract it, you can add an authorized user too with some good age, right? That might actually increase your score. So if you need some of those, just let me know. Hit the link in my bio. It says authorized user. You can check some of those out. All right, let's go. I tried looking for the CEO, but couldn't find an email. So for the CEO stuff, LinkedIn is where it's at. LinkedIn is where it's at. And then you can actually go to the company website. A lot of times it's their name at their business, or first initial, last name at the business, or first name, last name at the business, right? So there's only a few combinations that it could possibly be. And then you can look at the other people that you find and see how theirs are, right? It might say jgo at abc.com, whatever it is, right? So we do that too. And then we can use ChatGPT too. ChatGPT is a credit coach. It's a custom GPT that I made that people can have access to. It scrapes emails and does all that stuff. Why score is different from repair people that is showing. So, Bold One, you asked this question earlier and you left. So, scores are different depending on which scoring model, which credit score you're looking at, right? If you're looking at a Vantage score over here, and you're looking at a FICO 8 over here, if you're looking at a FICO 8 over here, and a FICO 10 over here, if you're looking at a FICO 2 over here, and a FICO 8, of course, it's going to be different, right? So, whoever you're working with needs to be on the same page. All right, we show FICO 8 scores. Okay, like when you sign up with us, we show you FICO 8 scores. A lot of companies are still using, I like Identity IQ, right? But the score is a Vantage score. So nothing wrong with it. It's just a Vantage score. So you just got to know the difference. All right, Bold One. So what credit monitoring app, Bold One, is your company using for you? Let's go, Bonita. Hello. Why did my score drop? Although I'm under 10% utilization, credit increased from 0 to 140. So Bonita, just that little increase right there will drop your score a little bit. Anytime if your utilization went from 1% to 8%, your score would drop a little bit. All right. But yeah, just continue to keep it under 10. You good. That's a small increase. You're all right. That's nothing to stress about. Oh, I got another call with my man Pierre here in about 5 minutes. Pierre, what's going on? Hello? What's going on, Pierre, man? This is Lewis with King Credit Services. Doing all right, man. Doing good this beautiful Saturday. But before we get started, I am live right now. I'll say your first name, but not your last name. I won't say your personal information and stuff like that. I just want to get your permission before we get started. That's all. That's all. Sounds good. All right, man. I got your report. Hey, thank you for having your stuff, man. Your login and shit, man. Oh my god, man. That saves so much time. You wouldn't believe how much time that. All right. I like that. I like that. Let's go. All right, man. Let's jump into it. So the name looks good. You only got really one name on there. You got one extra address, which we can dispute that extra one, whichever one you want. When you send us over your proof of address and stuff, whichever one you want on the report, we'll keep that one. But then the other one, we'll try to get that one removed because like one or two is not bad, but usually it's like 5, 6, 7 addresses, and those are usually connected to like old charge offs and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Before I even look at the report, I know we got some work to do. So total accounts, open accounts. At least you got some open accounts, man. So we always try to see the positivity in the reports. So we got some opens, couple close, okay, some lates, some charges. Okay. All right, let's jump into it, man. Let me see what we got. You got hit with those student loans. Yeah, that student loans. Yeah. Well, the thing is, they deferred them on their own, but then you had to put in another request for the extension, and most people didn't do that. Yeah, the stuff gets like reinserted on the report after they do like a full investigation. Yeah, but it's all good, man. So it's all good because I see some inaccuracies already. So when a late payment's on an open account like these, we have to find something actually wrong with the reporting. So with yours, it says 90, 120, 120, 120, 120. So it should say 90, 120, 150, 180, 180. Like it should. So they're messing up right there. So that's one thing we can use right there. And then once you get signed up and everything, we can do some more digging. But we have to make sure that they sent the information that the accounts were going to be out of deferment to the right address. You know what I'm saying? So if they didn't, we can use that too. So we already got two things going for us right now. So that applies to all these students. Okay, cool. All right, let's go. So yeah, it's the student loans, but we gotta knock those out. All right, so we got collection, Chase Auto. All right, so that counts as the limit says okay. So do you still have that car? Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what it said here. All right, cool. So yeah, we'll dispute that whole account. Same as the Bank of America's. Okay, so all right, so here's what's going on with your report, man. Your score dropped so much so quickly because of the student loans, but also because you don't have any open accounts, right? So we got to get some. So we got to build that profile back up from the ground up. So we'll send you some links to add some easy accounts, right? You're gonna, Kobo and Credit Strong, these easy accounts just to get something back on the report, something positive, right? So while you add those accounts, that score start increasing a little bit, and then we get to work on the negative stuff, start getting some deletions, and then you get educated along the way, and then in a couple months you should be good to go. All right. So yeah, make no sense. Yeah, and not an injury or nothing. Come on. Yeah. So yeah. That's how, I mean that happens, bro. So here's the difference. All right. So the people that you're working with, they were either trying to do like credit sweeps, like FTC reports and all that shit. That's all fraud. You don't want that. And then maybe another person that you were working with, they started correctly, probably they started disputing and stuff like that. But if you don't know what to do after the credit reporting agencies say verified or they keep sending you stall tactics, those are those automated responses you get that say, hey, you need more information, or are you working with a credit repair company? Like those, have you gotten some of those before? Yeah. So yeah, that's what they do. So if you don't know what to do after that, it's just a waste of time. So this is what you're supposed to do, right? So when they say verified, right, and we ask them, okay, how's it verified? Who do you talk to? And they still don't delete it, they just say verified again. Those are violations under the FCRA. So we take those violations and we sue for you, right? That's all included in your plan too. So once you start holding them accountable, just using the rule by the law that they gave us, right? We're not making some new shit up. It's they gave it to us, so we're just holding them accountable with the law that they gave us. So all we do is we get those violations, We put a little, our court complaint and stuff together. We send that over to the attorney. That's all free for you too. And then we start suing. And then you start seeing deletions, debt waived, and sometimes if we get enough violations and there's enough actual damages and stuff, you usually get compensated too. You know what I'm saying? So, like some of our clients, we paid them, right? So, like, let's say they do one of our plans, right, and we end up suing for 20K, right? So, but the plan was only 900, right? So they'll end up getting like another 5K. You know what I'm saying? On top, like this, it just gets crazy, man. Once you know exactly what you're doing and how to hold them accountable, that's when the magic happens, bro. So, yeah, so I'm excited to get started, man. But with your score and your report, I'm gonna suggest the gold. The gold is our most popular, but it's like our low tier plan, but you get everything you need. You get the unlimited disputes, you got a negative on a negative items we dispute all that shit. You get the education, you get the links, the starter accounts, you get the client portal, you get updates every 30, 35 days, and then you have direct access to Anna Center customer service. So like if you text us, right, during business hours, you're gonna get a response ASAP, right? Even if the results are slow or whatever it is, we're never just gonna like not respond. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things that I think that sets us apart from a lot of other companies. And then lastly, if after 6 months, right? If there's no how you explained earlier how you got no deletions or nothing, which is crazy. If after 6 months there's no deletions or anything, we'll just give you your money back and we'll still sue. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, people really like that. We've never had to give an actual refund because there's never not been any results in 6 months if the client, kept the credit monitoring up and do what they were supposed to be doing. But yeah, so we're super confident in that. That's how we can even give that refund. So for you, man, I think you have the gold plan, which is you can do a one-time payment of 900, or we can break it up into 6 payments. Of the first payment would be 199, and then it's 149 until the 900 is paid off. And yeah, so whichever one you want to do is cool with us, and I can send over that onboarding and everything to you. Yeah, what we should do is there's a form that we can use. We're pretty much saying, hey, we go to a form and we do a letter with it. So it's pretty much saying, hey, it was in deferment for these last couple of years, and I didn't know that you guys were going to start reporting. Now I'm in a financial hardship. I need an extension for 3 months, 6 months, whatever it is, just to get back on my feet. And a lot of times, they grant that access because, student loans, they ain't going nowhere. So they like, all right, well, if you need an extension, we got you. You know what I'm saying? But they like to work with people. Yeah, they like to work with people. And then while that's going on, we're working on the student loans too on the back end. No, they're not. Because the wage garnishment and all that stuff, man, that's more for like, yeah, that's not the student loans. They don't really do. They do that. I've heard them start threatening and do all that stuff now that Trump got in office. They're trying to go crazy. But yeah, we got some stuff. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. So next step is I'm just sending you over the payment link and then the onboarding. The onboarding is just the contract, and then you upload your proof of address, upload your ID, and then there's like there's a couple other things that you're gonna have to sign to, just in case we have to like sue for you and all that. But onboarding takes about 60 seconds. There should be a text if you've got any questions. Yeah, man, I'm ready to go, man. I'm excited. Yeah, it's all in there too. Like you're gonna get like the client cheat sheet that has all the info. But this is the main number right here, this 844 number. Lock that in as a King Credit. Yeah, it's King Credit Services. If we have to add an account manager to your file, that's going to be another one. That'll be Vincent. But if that happens, I'll let you know so you can lock that one in. Oh, that's tough. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. All right, yep. You should have got a text right now. So the stuff's starting to come through. Yeah, you're good to go, man. Just click the links, follow the steps, and just shoot me a text if you got any questions. Yeah, hell yeah. I can tell, man. I can tell you was a little hesitant with the student loans, bro. Hey, hey, man. Damn. Yeah. So yeah, well, that's the thing though. We're gonna do both. We're gonna knock both out, right? We're gonna help you with this with some more deferment with the student loan while working on the credit on the back end. So we gonna distract them in the front, and we knock them, and we gonna delete them from the back. That's crazy. But you know what I mean? Oh, really? Let's go. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate the support, man. I'm glad I was able to help you out. But yeah, man. Tell your son good luck on that game, man. And then shoot me a text if you got any questions. All right. You too, man. You too. See ya. Let's go.